Yo, right now you're listening to Nothing Major, Nothing Mad, just a Nothing But Music podcast. We got myself, Benzo in the building, and with my brother H.
Yeah, we're back.
Nothing But Music podcast. We're back and better, back with a guest.
Yes.
Back with my boy Aiki, Mr. Cocktail Chaffer himself.
Come on, man. Round of applause for that.
Round of applause, man.
Love.
How you feeling, man? You good?
Good, man. Good, steady.
Good to be here, man.
Yeah.
Good to you to be here, man. We've heard a lot of things, heard a lot of good things about you as well, man. But
Yeah,
before
for
we
real.
get into it, we'd like to ease our guests with a couple warm-up questions, just a couple warm-up questions. So, first of all, what's your name?
Aiki.
Okay, and what do you do?
I do music, I do cocktails, and I do music production as well, like a studio.
And we're going to give you top 3 artists.
My top 3 artists right now.
All time.
Dead or alive, bro.
Dead or alive.
Michael Jackson, Lil Wayne, The Weeknd.
Michael Jackson's a common one, for the guests.
Hardest
Lil Wayne, no one said that yet.
And top 3 producers.
Producers, Metro Boomin. Producers, Quincy Jones, co-stars Michael Jackson. And then, producers, techie. It's got to be another American one though. I'm trying to think. He's making all the slaps. Southside.
Yeah.
Southside.
Nice. He's hard still. He's hard. So yeah, man, you got a couple questions for you and Jen that we're gonna ask you at a later date. And that's a later date. We'll hear later stage of the interview. But first of all, we're gonna get into a big topic in the music industry. Is obviously someone's dropped a certain album. Goes by Kanye West. It's dropped Thunder. How we feeling about it, guys? How we feeling about it? First takes.
I mean, the first song on the album, I said Donda.
Thunder chant.
I lied, that was, that's not how to start an album if you ask me.
It's a weird way to begin, isn't it?
Very weird way to begin.
But let me hit you with the artist. It could have been, I don't know, showing the different moods of Donda. I don't know. That's what everyone was saying. That's what people were saying that I was showing. Because obviously it was Donda and Donda. I was like, bro.
Nah, man. When it comes to me and music, it's about how it sounds. I get if you're trying to put a message out or trying to make like an expression, but how it sounds, especially the first song on your album, that was dead. That was dead.
I hear you still. But no, what is with the album? It just interested me, obviously, how he marketed it. Like, I was just like, he's touring, not showing his face, and he was showing it. Basically, his live shows were basically shows of unreleased music. Basically performing like concerts of unreleased music, basically. So he's basically making money off that without even releasing nothing. But he's in the tour again when it's out anyway. Like, it's nuts.
He's a smart guy still. Just make some dead music sometimes.
Some dead music as well. Yeah. And I just feel like, do you think that's where like the marketing side of music is going? Like people are just gonna be touring with more unreleased music, or?
Probably though, because he's like a trendsetter and everything Kanye does like just goes. So people are gonna look at that and think, yeah, my man made that much from doing just that. Why not? It's a no-brainer, really.
Why not? In the world of NFTs and all these kind of things, people gonna get some more tricky methods and whatnot. No, but what was like wrong with it though? Like, you think?
To be honest, I haven't listened to the whole album, but what I listened to, what was wrong with it was the features were way too long. He had too many long verses. I'll speak about 504's one specifically. His verse on the song, I don't know what song it was, but he had a verse from 504 on one song.
Off the grid.
Yeah.
And my man just kept going. And I felt like 504's verse could have been a song in itself. And I feel like on your own album, it's basically spun you on your own album. And it was too long.
I can't lie, that's one of his best verses for me though, personally.
Probably his best.
Yeah.
100.
Facts,
It is his best, but I feel like that could have been on 504's album. Do you know what I mean? For a Kanye album.
Yeah, for a Kanye album.
I don't know what he's doing with that one still.
Alright, but very quickly, this is what I was saying to you earlier. Another quick round of applause, gents. Yeah, this time for the UK in general. Because we don't let this moment pass in a UK drill music, drill beat. Kanye West is spitting on a drill beat.
100.
That's crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, it's not. It's not talked about enough. We're gonna get bigged up. Oh yeah, it's the New York drill beat, but in reality, it wouldn't have made, like you said, it wouldn't have been possible without UK drill music doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
100%.
So to have Kanye West on the drill beat, like, we can't downplay that at all.
No.
Because that's nuts.
It's a UK drill beat as well. Like, pure UK,
bro.
bro. That's a man then beat.
And he mentioned soccer and that, yeah. I see Messi and that. You think that's not by accident, you know? He's trying to hail us up distantly, innit? But you know what I'm saying, it's big still. My problem with Kanye West, I just want him to make music. Now he's making music, but my thing is, I want him to be like, stop trying to be Kanye West. I'm the futuristic and I think 10 years ahead of everybody, and like my beats are better than your beats and that. Just make music. Like obviously, college dropout, graduation. I'm not saying go back to the old stuff because that's backwards, but what I mean is just make a song in it that I can vibe to. Not every song has to be an experience of a go into another dimension.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. When I listened to the album, I was like, oh, this guy's just forcing up creative thing, bro. We get it, you're creative. Just make the good music. Like, I feel like he treated every song like a science project. Like, this has to be like this. This has to be like that.
Just way too techy.
Just way too techy, literally. I was thinking, like, what is this, bro? I feel like I'm listening to, like, a project, like a science project.
The album was jarring. That was the word for it. It was when I'm listening to songs and that, I'm just like, it was sounding alright. Then the beat changes. Right, now we're going to another orbit.
Well,
like, it don't make no sense.
On,
like it don't make no sense. Like the J, like all the features that you said, there was too much. I think it was too much. And it wasn't too much of the same sounding guys like these Rory, the Weekends, these like soft sounding singers. It gets boring after a while.
It's all forced. I was even saying to my boy, even from the cover, just being black. That's forced. Yeah. That's just forced. I'm gonna do a black cover, and then I'm not gonna say the features that I got on the album. Everything's just forced, forced. Just chill out.
So Travis Scott started that trend though of not showing features on the album.
I don't know if I was having this conversation as well. I'm not sure who it was.
I just find it annoying.
It's jarring.
It's jarring.
I had to go to the track list on Twitter.
Exactly.
And then go back to the song.
It's a surprise when you listen to it. You're like, ooh. Exactly. I did not expect Playboy Carti to just.
And then what if there's an artist I don't know, and then it sounds so hard, and I've got no idea who my man is, exactly. And now I can't go and check him out.
Because I swear, Rory and The Weeknd sound like the exact same person.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily, I know both of those artists. I can tell that's my man and that's my man. But if you never knew them and you're thinking this is hard, I need to check out more of my man's music, it's not even on there, so you can't check it out.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, Kanye West, he isn't even drumming as much as his fans do. It's his fans that are on Twitter. This is a masterpiece. If you don't like this, you're not tapped into the creative side of it. Like, shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up.
No cap.
Like, it's the chitter chatter behind it. Like, it's these hip hop heads on Twitter. Like, yeah, like the Donda chant. You wasn't realizing it was analyzing Donda's heartbeat, and because I was doing it. Like, what are you talking about?
They're just
like,
chatting shit, man.
People are just putting conspiracy theories on music. I don't understand what's going on. Like, it's nuts. I feel like it's time that he just. I just think tone it down, but I feel that with Kanye, it's not going to be toned down. It's going to keep going. Yeah. And don't get me started. I feel like the beats, from a beats perspective, it's good projects that you're making, a good like beat you're making, but it's not sonically plausible. You know what I'm saying? I can't vibe to this in my brain.
That's what I was going to ask you. From a producer's point of view, what do you think about the album? Do you think it was overproduced or?
See, I can't give like a full opinion because I haven't listened to the whole thing, but from what I've heard, the beats are sick. Kanye's beats are always sick, and always different. I don't think anyone can talk of his production, so pick up his production every time.
Yeah.
It's just where I feel he tries to force it with the features, force it with weird stuff like Donda chant, but the beats themselves have always been lit. Always.
You
can't take that from him, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think the artists that are going on there, because it's meant to be a gospel album, you know, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
It's meant to be a word. People just be throwing names and anything. It's meant to be a gospel album, so that's why I think Fabio Forum was like, I don't know, the angel watch my back, she's God's sister. I don't know, they're using little punchlines and that about it and that. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, so it's meant to be like a gospel thing, innit? But at the same time, did it make me feel like I was at church?
No.
You get me? I'm just saying, we live with a time where it's like, if you say something about a legend like Kanye or a legend like Drake, it's like, but he's done this, he's done that. And I'm just like, I hold him accountable with it. Obviously, we're not going to take away what he's done. The guy's made classics on classics. It's just that album wasn't it. And I'll give it like, I don't know, 6 out of 10, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, have you listened to the whole thing?
Yeah, I have. And it took me, I had to do it in 2 sittings.
That's long.
I had to listen to the first half. I couldn't get through it. Listen to the second half. There's like a couple songs I took, obviously the Off the Grid tune and some Lauryn Hill sample. I think Believe What I Say.
I didn't like that song at all.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it at all. Again, I felt like it was forced. Just so forced.
How was it forced though?
It's just forced. Like, we've heard that song already, and then if you're gonna sample a song, I feel like you take a piece of the song. You take the whole main part of the song, and then it's like the same song, just like a remix, basically. from what I remember, it just sounded like a remix. I don't know. I sound like a hater right now. I'm not a hater of Kanye West. I just didn't like it. I can't lie.
What's Kanye West's best album then, you think?
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's best
Everyone
album.
says that, you know.
It's the
Why?
facts.
Why?
That album is amazing from head to top, bro. Head to top. Production, features, everyone played their part. Don't forget the album had the Nicki Minaj Monster verse on it. Yeah. The album had the John Legend on it. What song was that? It had a song with John Legend on there. It was so good. Oh, Blame Game. And all the other classics are all on the album.
All of the lights.
All of the... But that's it, yeah. That's it. That's
What's
the
your
best
favourite
Kanye album.
My favourite Kanye album? Whoosh. Gee, I'll be real. I ain't the biggest Kanye fan like that, but I like Graduation. She takes me back to a happier time, man. Takes me back to a much simpler time, like.
Yeah,
But Graduation's hard. What was 808s and Heartbreaks?
Yeah, that one, proper ahead of its with the melodic rap.
Yeah.
Ahead
That
of its
was.
time, so
And
proper
like, you
ahead
can
of
hear
its
the
time.
influence of a lot of new guys with just stuff within that album and that. Like,
I never took that one into me.
Man's probably Late Registration, fam. You know what I'm saying? Touch the Sky, fam. That plays.
Yeah.
I can play every morning for the rest of my life and it still hit the same.
mind.
Facts.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, man, there's a lot of big artists popping up. Obviously, we've got Drake's album coming. Oh, sorry, it's coming. It's dropped
This
today.
morning.
Yeah.
But we're gonna review that next week. I'll be real. I can't like with Drake's album. Yeah, it just gets noisy in social media. Like everyone starts talking. Everyone starts
100.
dropping quotables out the sky and that. I'm just like,
100%.
it's that, bro.
Can't lie, it doesn't really matter if Drake's songs are good or not. People are gonna just react to it regardless. Like, that's a lit. To be at that stage, he's one.
nah.
He's one,
It
innit?
doesn't matter.
Well, you could drop
what he drops.
whatever, yeah.
think he's artist of the
honestly,
decade?
honestly.
Huh?
You think he's artist of the decade?
100%. He's done more than Drake.
Yeah, no one's done more
I
than
think it's
Drake.
undebatable.
At the mainstream level.
Definitely 100%.
You think he's the best artist of the decade?
Talent wise, no. There's way more talented artists than Drake, but in terms of what he's done and what he's achieved,
Yeah, you can't take it away from him, innit?
Nah, impossible.
You see Kendrick come dissing.
Yeah.
He's sending subliminals in his new verse and that. What are you saying for that Kendrick verse though?
I can't lie. What the one he did with
Baby Keem?
Yeah, nah,
I ain't heard that yet.
no.
It's quite trap. Like you know that how he was on Damn. It's more that route.
Man,
Flow.
people like him and people like J. Cole need to not go down that route, in my opinion, innit? That trappy flow. Like, I don't think it works for them, man.
You know,
Nah.
They force
people
it.
vibe to because I'm thinking, yeah, you're getting lit, but I got 100 man that are like that can do what they're doing right now. But because it's Kendrick. Oh, if you don't like this verse, you don't like hip hop. Alright, cool. No, I don't like hip hop. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. But separately, man, let's get into you, man. So you what struck me about you is that you do the you sell cocktails as well, innit?
Mm-hmm.
What's the brand called with the cocktails?
7:30 cocktails.
7:30 cocktails. So anyone that's listening, 7:30. What's the Instagram name for that?
7:30 cocktails.
7:30 cocktails,
At
yeah.
7:30 cocktails.
Of course.
Straight up.
So anyone that's watching, tap into that, innit? Cause I'm hearing
100%.
good stuff with it. Like,
Yeah, let me splash you lot a drink each. I completely forgot to give you one each.
Oh,
Bruh,
yeah.
Yeah,
just
come
trying
on,
to get
man.
me lit on this
So
Friday
we've got
morning.
DS2 and then Cali. These are the two top sellers. So that's
Cali,
us.
I'll take Cali.
There we go.
But I was looking at my
Hey, shake
flavour.
that one up. Don't shake that one up. It's fizzy though. That's fizzy. It's gonna go all over the place.
Oh, bro.
Man said, "Don't shake."
Gee, it's early in the morning, you know.
Yeah, man, you gotta sit that one slow though, strong.
What's in it?
Everything. Rum, gin, vodka, triple sec. That's the strongest cocktail.
What country you from?
Nigeria.
Wait, what's it from? I thought you from Yard where that rum from.
No. What you got thinking?
No, it's tasting the
Oh,
flavour
wow.
some still.
Yeah.
That is nice, man.
Tasting flavour some still. See, that's 7:30
That's dangerous,
cocktails.
boy.
Yeah, trust
Whoa.
me.
That's 7:30 cocktails right
100%.
there, boy.
Two of them, you're feeling different.
Have you leaning till 7:30?
Trust me.
Well, yeah, what
TT.
struck me, I was like, yeah, because man them were telling me like, yeah, like you raps into those cocktails, even H to me. I was like, right, what's going on? Yeah, like, I'm saying that. So I'm looking, man, search the Instagram page now to see what I got. I see cocktail chopper. I said, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is hard, isn't it? Like, it's mad different.
Gee, it struck me like different. 'Cause
Yeah.
at first, before I knew anything about you, I'd seen little postcards and stickers all around different accounts about
Yeah.
the cocktail thing. And I ain't a big yakhead in it, so that didn't really. I was like, okay, yeah, say nothing. And then I see another sticker, big one,
Yeah.
cocktail trapper. I'm like, no way. So I give it a listen. I'm like, okay, bro, like I just thought that was one of the most creative things I've ever like actually seen. Because,
Bless, bro.
why? So one thing I want to ask was why? How come you done it on drill?
What did I do on drill? I don't know, you know. I think I was just going through beats on YouTube. Like, I've got like a playlist on YouTube of all the beats I like, and I just felt like that was the one. And I listen to a lot of drill as well. Like, I'm a big fan of drill. Like, that's my favorite genre all time.
Swear.
Yeah, 100. I love drill.
We'll get into that later, but continue.
Drill is my thing. So basically, what happens is I'll be on like deliveries,
Yeah.
listen to all those beats in the playlist, and then this certain one came up. And I was like, yeah, my phone vibrates so much. I'll put it, but just freestyling. On the way to deliveries all the time, I'm always freestyling. And then that one stuck. I wrote next to it.
That bar is insane.
Bro, it was real though. Like, on a certain night, I was doing deliveries. My phone was going off. I was thinking, whoa, this is a lot. So the beat came on. I just felt like, yo, my phone vibrates so much. If I put it in your pussy, I'll make you bust.
Rotted.
Like, because I was thinking, bro, this phone's moving like I'm vibrating my fucker right
Sky's still
now.
blue,
Like.
you know.
So yeah, that's why I just love drill, and I've got loads of drill beats on the playlist. So
Yeah, man.
That makes sense, man. That makes sense because it's like that. What you're doing, in a way, is I haven't seen it in no rapper that's up there. I haven't seen no one do that. Like
What?
as like put their brand like, yo, man's here with my
Yeah,
brand.
yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Obviously, I think I saw Creps and Cones and doing it with Creps and Cones.
slightly, yeah.
But like in terms of continuing with it, and this is not just some one-off thing that you're continuing. This like you brought cocktails off today, innit? Like it's proper. So it's like
Thank you, bro.
It's interesting. It's interesting, like to see, because I feel like that's the future. I think, in a way, I do think that's the future. People are gonna bring their bread because there's money to be made, fam. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's not just music. You know what I'm saying? So why did you? Was it a longevity thing? Why you had your you put the brand on Twitter because you thought like, I don't know, maybe music money's not forever. You got the cocktails.
What do you mean? Why did I start the brand in the first place?
Yeah, why'd you start the brand in the first place?
Nah, it wasn't even a deep thing like that. Honestly, I used to work in a bar, a cocktail bar. So I was working there for like a couple of years. And then lockdown hit, obviously. And then at the time lockdown hit, the first ever one, I had a studio as well. I've always had a studio, and then man them come through and record the songs, all of that. Cool. So then I'm thinking during lockdown, and I'm doing a studio, how can I get everyone to come to my studio? Because there's enough studios. I need people to come to mine specifically because this is looking like it's my only job right now because it's lockdown, innit? So then I thought, I know how to make cocktails. Let me probably make cocktails for the man them in the studio, and then that'll give them a reason to go to my studio as opposed to someone else's. So yeah, long story short, I made cocktails for the man them in the studio. They liked them. Next thing I put it on their snap. Everyone shouting me, yo, I need cocktails as well. I'm saying to them, yo, you have to come to the studio, to be honest. It's a special studio thing. Then it got to the point where it doesn't make sense because everyone's messaging me for the cocktails. I can't just say, you have to come to the studio to get the cocktails. Got the bowls, started off like that. So it just happened. It wasn't like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it like this. It just kind of happened. And then I remember the first day I started doing it, it was gone. Literally. I was like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, and you've been hitting the motors as well.
Yeah. Any opportunity, I just go.
Yeah,
that's it.
Obviously obeying COVID restrictions, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But that's interesting. But I'll listen to your other freestyle, Heaven or Hell. Why did you choose such an not old school beat, but like a beat from back 7 years ago?
I always wanted to do I always want to make music that means something, innit? So obviously it's easy to make like a banger, like a quick just hit. I always want to make music that means something. So I was just, again, going through beats. I've got so many playlists, old school, drill, whatever. So I was going through the old school one. And then I thought, yeah, this one's deeper. And then before you know it, just start writing, freestyling, whatever. And then, yeah. But I've always wanted to make music that means something. So
Why is that so important to you?
Because I feel like it's important because I feel like people need a voice. Our people need a voice, like the black community needs a voice, I feel like. So, and if there's not a voice, they need guidance, or faith, or just something they can listen to and be like, oh shit, I'm hearing this. It's not just me going through this, or there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's in a song form instead of like a preachy thing. I don't like it. Me personally, I can't stand someone just preaching, this, that. It's a headache. I'd rather, if it's on a song, I listen to it all day. So for me, it's just better to put into a song and then just give it out to people and make them feel something, like just say how I feel and say how I feel about what's going on in the community, all the injustices and that, just put it into a song.
Deep, so I respect that, man.
Who do you feel in the music industry does that the best?
See, this is a thing. I was talking to my brother about this and we were saying how, was my brother? Someone, probably my boy, I said how no one speaks up in the music at the moment, except for Dave, obviously. Stormzy's doing his thing, speaking up. In America, you've got Kendrick. Kendrick speaks up. And obviously, it's a shame he's dead now, but Tupac was doing it heavy. Tupac was doing it heavy. There's no one doing it to that level, though.
Boy, I like this topic. But, as I was going to say, my thing is in the UK, yeah, the artists, we're just starting to make big money from the rap scene, innit?
Yeah, recently.
And the artists that are going through, they're going through chatting about drill and like, chefing up, piping gal, drugging, you know what I'm saying?
Same shit.
And it's like, yeah, it's a good thing we're making money, but at the same time, we're making money talking about what? It'll be blessed for someone to make money and just talk about that, you know what I'm saying? That empowering stuff to the community.
100.
Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
I feel like they only let us in the door these days if you're chatting about this, that, the other. I feel like when you're chatting about something that means something, you've got to take the longer route.
100%.
Maybe because there's not an established scene like that in the UK just yet. Maybe that's why people taking the longer route, so the others can take the shorter route. But in America, you got J. Cole's, Kendrick's that have been on what they're on from time. But it's now, it seems like Stormzy, for example, wasn't talking about that. But now he's at a stage where he ain't going down. He can talk about that now.
Yeah.
But could Stormzy come through talking like that?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, you got points to what I clocked from the music thing is if you want to do the music that means something, you don't have to, obviously there's no rules in the music thing, but what most people do is they'll start off making the normal songs, regular bangers, and then later on in the career, they'll start talking about the deeper stuff. Even Kendrick Lamar did it. He used to do the normal stuff, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe,
Swimming pools.
ADHD, swimming pools, all that stuff, and then you get their attention, get them hooked, and then you can talk about stuff that really matters, because if you come out the gate talking about Black Lives Matter and all this, obviously you're going to get people liking it, but nowhere near to the same level as you.
Not to get the attention.
You're not going to, exactly, because people ain't trying to hear that really out the gate unless they like you already, and then you can say, hold on, you like me? Let me say this as well, and then they can listen.
It's true still.
So you kind of had to like trick people into listening to you. It's kind of fucked up, you know, just to make your point. Like that's mad.
I saw some tweet. It was like J. Cole never would have been J. Cole without workout. Kendrick never would have been Kendrick without swimming pools, or something along those lines.
100%. You have to lure them in with what they want to hear, and then say what they need to hear. Kind of.
But then, if they're on this path now, my response to that is like, if you're gonna look back in your career and say, was I true to myself the whole way? Could you? Because I'm saying there's some people like, you got Bob Marley from, if you look at his track record, it's straight line. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Straight line. You got Nuff Man, same thing, straight line. So it's like, Fela Kuti, straight line. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now, it's like, yeah, I was doing that, but I was young and wilding. But you know, my hair now, we're here. Because Jay-Z only started getting woke like 2-3 years ago. Do you know what I'm saying?
Grew out his hair and that.
Grew out his hair, like raw, like yes, credit, everything. Like, what I'm saying.
Late. Fucking hell.
It's true.
No one's perfect though, and everyone goes at their own rate. So, to be honest, the way I see it is, if you're doing what you need to be doing, like the conscious thing, putting people on, enlightening people, it's calm. I don't really care what he was doing in the past, to be honest, because all the people you listed, Bob Marley, Fela Kuti, all them, man, you don't know what they do in their spare time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I never try to look at someone like, I look at them more for their work as opposed to the kind of person they are, because more time I don't know the artists themselves. So yeah, big up Fela Kuti and them, man. But anyone that's just started talking about the conscious stuff like Jay-Z, it's calm. Like, you've been doing all the normal rap forever, but fair enough, you just started. Even if you just started, it's fair enough. Like, I'd rather you do that than do the lit thing your whole life, the lit music all your life. And someone like Jay-Z, to be honest, he should have jumped on the conscious thing a long time ago, because he's got a platform.
But he waited till he was clear to do that.
Yeah, 100%.
He waited till he was a billionaire to do that.
100%. He waited ages to do that, man.
He even said, I don't even like them PIMP songs the other day. He said, I don't like them songs.
Yeah, man, you grow out of it. You definitely
I feel like every artist, yeah, even like artists like Nirvana say they don't like their big bait tunes like Smells Like Teen Spirit and that because that's just not where, you know, that heart is. Like,
John Lennon said that about the Beatles. He said they don't rap about these kind of songs forever. That's why he started making songs like what he's
That's
known
a
for.
label thing though, a lot of the time. Because when you're signed to a label, they'll be like, yo, we need this hit.
Yeah.
And then you're just doing it because it's what the label wants. And obviously, the label wants you to make the big hits, so they make you make the big songs, and then you don't really feel it like that. You just did it for the people. And so I get that a lot, even with my songs. Some of my songs that are like really big. Well, obviously in relevance to me. People are like, oh, that's one of your best songs. I'm like, not really.
yeah.
Not really. I just made it to be like popping in it. And it works, but it's not my best.
But certain fans, they will go to them songs, but like the actual people that will stay with you for a length of career will probably will go back to the track 6 on the album. You know what I'm saying?
To actual substance. Like,
Yeah, because my favorite Kendrick songs, you got the big ones. My Kendrick songs are the ones that like his Untitled album.
Yeah.
Yeah, Untitled 3. That's one of my favorite Kendrick songs. Like, man, I don't know that song.
Never done anything.
Yeah, man, I don't know that song. My favorite J. Cole song is Change. Man, I don't know that song. You know what I'm saying? I'm lifetime locked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. Where certain people, Drake's best song, Hotline Bling. You know what I'm saying? Bro, sometimes I'm a bit snobby. I'm thinking certain, but if you tell me like certain song, your favorite song, I'm judging you. I won't like.
yeah, no cap. I'll try not to, innit, but
like, yeah. What's your favorite that Susie song? Shut up. Like, yeah, alright, mate. Cool, mate.
Cool.
Alright, mate. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the things around here, but that's true. But okay, cool. So you're in the UK scene now. Like, do you plan to go the independent route, or do you want to get signed later on?
This is funny. Everything you're asking me, I've already had conversations with it at home with my people and that. I was saying I would definitely sign. Everyone always says independent is lit, but I was sign. I don't care what it is. If a record label comes to me right now and say, yo, we'll sign you for this, I'm signing, regardless of what it says. Because people say that, oh, that's dumb, like they could sign you for some bullshit. I'll sign for the bullshit for 2 years, 1 year and a half, because a label can do different things for you. Like, for me, I'm big on opportunities, so any opportunities that I see in life, I love to take them. So if a label comes and says, basically comes to me with a shit deal, like let's say you got 2 years, we're gonna own your masters for 2 albums forever, but we got you for 2 years, I'll be like, cool, I'll take it, honestly, because that's a leg up in the game, and I'm all about progress. So yeah, it's cool, they're taking my masters for 2 albums, but I can make a next album after that, after the 2 years, and the next one and the next one. So at least I've got my foot up in the ladder of success.
So would you not? So you're saying it is you would get in, but then you would plan to get out.
Finesse it.
100%.
Finesse it. They think they're finessing me because they're giving me a shit deal, but I'm looking at the long term. 100%.
Young Fox said that. He was like, I had a deal, but I don't see out the deal.
Yeah,
so he said that's
exactly.
What he said.
bro, who was that rapper, man? He done that big deal with was it Apple? And he had a huge deal with Apple and Frank Ocean, I think. He finessed them hard.
Where is that
Yeah.
guy?
He's doing his thing,
God
man.
knows, bro.
He's got his core fans. He's good.
That's true, because there's fans that check from
He's good.
Yeah.
Frank
But
Ocean's
fans
good.
like me, I only know from no church in the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about them cheese there,
He's
but
got his core fans. He's good.
Yeah.
yeah, it's true, because the fans that because back in the day when people have label drama, the industry would call them crazy, innit? Like they're going crazy. Like Prince, Lauryn Hill would be like, oh, they're going crazy and that. But as I've got older, I understood more about the industry. I'm like, oh, so they just wanted their piece, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
They just wanted their piece.
That's why I said the 2 year thing. I wouldn't sign to a label for more than 2 years if it's a shit deal. Even if it's not a shit deal, like when you're in a label, you're stuck there in it for. So I don't know how people sign 6-year deals, 7-year deals. That's insane. 2 years max. Get what you need to get out of the situation. Move on.
When did you adopt that mindset? Was it always like that?
Nah, not always like that. I was one of those guys like, oh, independent forever, independent. I'm not taking my rights. I just thought about that's just long. So I started thinking like that just last year when I really sat down and thought about what I want to do in music. I thought,
That's
yeah,
interesting, man. Because if I was a rapper, like growing up,
yeah,
I'm from the era of like going out saying YMCMB, MMG, good music. So I'm like, if I was a rapper, his name was a lit. His name was a lit, fam. I was like, fam, yeah, all the bangers are coming from there.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, did you watch the Bedrock video? The YMCMB?
That's what I'm about to go watch it,
Bro, if I signed to, oh my
100%.
God, this is live. Like,
Gas.
He's
Young
talking about
Money.
the Birdman no way thing. Like, raw, what? What's going on behind closed doors and that? He's like,
for
wondering.
real.
I was like, his name was alive. Like MMG, I was fighting.
but that situation with young with Lil Wayne and Birdman, that really did shed light on a lot of these dodgy deals and just
that was the start of it for
exploitation.
me.
Yeah,
That's common though in the music game because
it's very common.
those guys are finesses. Like they're here to make money. Like when someone comes to you and says they want to sign you, they're here to make money off
Yeah.
you. It's not a secret. Like they're here to make peas off you.
I think as long as you know that, you'll move in a certain way.
Exactly. You know,
Yeah.
just move gas. And then I was also saying to my boy the other day about contracts because he was saying about how I think it was Megan Thee Stallion and Ivorian Doll as well was complaining about how her manager was fucking her up or something.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, that's Pete. He was saying, oh, this is Pete, this is Pete. I was like, yeah, bro, that's Pete, but it was in a contract. I guarantee you, everything she's complaining about, every artist, everything they ever complain about was in that contract.
It was in
Yeah.
that
It's
small
always
print.
in,
It was the small
in
print.
there. Oh, it's
Read
in
the small
there.
print.
It's in there. It's not like my man's keeping it as a secret. It's in the contract. You never read it. So I can't pay nobody that feels hard done by when in reality they just signed it. Oh yeah, what? This much money? Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, but sometimes people get giddy. Sometimes they attack you and it's like when you're like, say you're 17, fam,
Yeah.
pause, anything, and you
Yeah,
get a
okay.
2 million deal. I'll sign. You know what
2
I'm saying?
million, that's more money than you would have ever thought you'd
Yeah.
make.
Ever,
Like,
yeah.
so
Soulja Boy said he got offered a mill at 16, bro. 16? What was I doing at 16? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to be honest, I can't say for a 16-year-old you should have read the contract because even me at 16, I would have just done it.
I would have done it. I would not, bro.
Millionaire.
Big words. Like, I don't know. That.
I would have just done it.
No.
But this is where you need grown people around you that care about you, parents, cousins, aunties that's older and they care about you to look after you, innit? Or like a decent manager.
Yeah, man. Don't have yes men around you.
Ever. That's what you get.
Yeah,
Lost in
because
the
certain
sauce.
labels, and then you get into that different ones. You know, like Kanye West and Drake are on the same label. You know, they're both on Universal.
Well, same parent, yeah.
Yeah, but like that's why when everyone's like, oh, this beef, whatever. This has been, I feel like it's been orchestrated, bro.
Yeah, Universals.
Yeah, the
They're
parent come from
gas,
Universal.
like.
We're gonna have you here. We're gonna have you
Yeah,
here. We're
they're
gonna do
getting
this.
money
That.
regardless,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah, and I'm just like, that's why I took a step back. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You, Drake and Kanye both had the call from the big man and said, yo, we're gonna do this and that.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, they're the same
Swear.
parent company, man. What do you think this is like, bro?
I mean, yeah, now that you say that, that is
They're
interesting.
both not
like.
liquor man in the game either. They're both big dogs.
Yeah.
They both could probably have the man on speed though. Universe, whoever the head is.
That's a techie one.
They're
It
the
could
same
be.
parent
100%.
company. When I found that, I found it from Joe Budden's podcast. I was like, what the hell? Like, this actually. That's
It
a
could be
research.
because you see, like, all this drama and that is such a good way to promote and market shit. Like,
100%.
see, 6ix9ine built his career off of that.
Yeah.
A lot of these young rappers, Lil Pump even built his career off of just wilding out on social
If you
media.
built your career of nonsense, only nonsense come find you. You see 6ix9ine, you see Lil Pump. Where their careers
Yeah,
now?
yeah, yeah, that's
They
true.
don't last.
Where their careers now? 6ix9ine, I knew he was coming out of jail. He's not gonna do lit things because
No.
it's like your only selling point is that you get into beef. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's music. If you wanna get into beef, go to World Star sign. You know what I'm saying?
He should be a wrestler or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Real
like-
side. He's mad entertaining. 6ix9ine is entertaining. I can't like
funny.
anything he puts out, I'm watching it, fam. Because it's so funny the way he
His
does
live
that.
videos, gee, there was that time period where he was off Instagram for a while, and gee, I was so bored. Like,
I'm watching that up, bro.
Yeah,
Trust me, he's hella funny. He should be WWE or
I
something.
can
Like
take
that.
him for that
fuck.
5 minutes, fam.
Nah, he's hilarious.
Sometimes he gets
bro.
tired, so I was like, alright, man, enough.
He's hilarious. Once you take the fact that this guy, don't take him seriously.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't think this guy's a rapper. He's not a rapper, bro. He's just one gassed up
Did you
kid.
think he was good?
Nah.
No,
I like one tune, Gummo.
couple of his tunes, like there was.
I like one.
They go hard. They sound hard, but they're not. It's not good music. It's just hard. Like
It just
it's
sounds
gonna
good,
go.
yeah.
Exactly.
I can't put the drink down, fam.
I was gonna say I'm lit. I'm burst.
Bro, if you don't see me done this like 10 times, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I've been putting my thing down, yeah. Thinking I'm gonna big off because I used to done this when it was
See, the
strong,
moment
bro.
I realised
I've
it's
been
strong,
picking
yeah,
them
is
back
when I
up,
took
yeah,
a sip like
man.
that.
Yeah, come on, man. It's only
I'm
right,
feeling like
man.
I'm 40, man. My kids just left me, fam. You know what?
It's only right, man.
Bro,
It's
it's
lit, it's
that,
lit.
bro. Oh, yeah, but no. But he said, what, My man's all wave now for us all nuts.
This is dangerous.
I ain't even eating today, man.
For real.
Yeah.
Imagine that's for breakfast, man. Oh.
Best way to start the
You know what
day.
I'm thinking, right, mangoes in there anyway. There's
Best
mangoes
way.
fruit in there anyway.
Yeah, no fruit, bro. You're good.
But no, literally.
Flavoured candy for breakfast for me.
Trust me, you're good.
Yeah, no, I said pretty. What was I gonna say? Yeah. What? If you think about iconic albums, then you said Dark Twisted Fantasy and whatnot. No, scrap that. We're gonna get to that later. You produce beats as well, innit?
Yeah, I do.
So what kind of beats is your favourite? Like beats to produce. If you're just saying you're going in the studio thinking that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna produce this kind of beat today. Like what's giving you that feeling? Like what genre?
Alright, so firstly, when I make beats, I don't go in there thinking I'm gonna do a beat like this.
Yeah.
I don't like to do like, I think it's too technical. Like, more time I just go in there and just start playing the keyboard. I've got guitar as well. I might play that. I don't really know how to play it, but I might like just hit a couple notes, see whatever sounds good. You see, I'm kind of just random with it, and then that's how I get the best music out of myself personally. So then when I start making the beats, it always turns out to be like a drill inspired thing. I always use like drill hi-hats, drill drum patterns and all that, and then I'll put like different instruments on top of it. So I'd say the bass is always just drill. Like the bass of the beat itself is always drill influenced. So I just go from there basically.
That's interesting, man. So drill, you said that was your favourite genre of all time.
Mm-hmm.
How comes?
Well, it's just hard, man. Drill, there's nothing like drill, bro. Like from the lyrics to the kick to the bass, drill is just untouchable, bro. It makes me feel something like certain songs, especially, makes you just feel like.
What songs? What's your favourite? What's like a top 5 drill tune or like a
Drill
drill
song.
song that you're running right now? Forget all the time, like right now.
So my favourite artist is Heady One. So anything by Heady One, I can't lie. The one he did with Future, Hear No Evil. Tell me you've heard that.
Yeah.
No, I've heard it, but I didn't
Crazy.
really love it. That's what I
yeah,
made
I
that.
rated that shit.
No,
Yeah,
I
no
heard
evil.
I heard
Say
it.
no evil.
But
Wow,
that's
when Future came
crazy.
on, I swear I jumped him. I said,
That's
"Heard no."
crazy. That song's crazy. Anything with Heady One is crazy to me. Hard. So say. Yeah, Hear No Evil, See No Evil, and then anything by Heady One, to be honest. Sick.
Man rates Heady One thing differently, but I don't know. No, Heady One's probably the top 3 callers ever enjoyed. In terms of like how he uses flow, different. Like
Exactly.
his flow is different. Like no one can flow like him.
Exactly.
Like the whole laid back but saying stuff like, and he's got bars as well.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't know. It's some collabs I do think is a bit forced. Like you said, it was forced to Kanye. I feel like the Future thing. I don't know. I wasn't asking for that. People like it though.
It's super
Yeah.
hard. Super hard.
You read the Drake thing.
Yeah,
Heady One.
not Drake's part though. It's actually funny. I know where to skip to get to Heady One's part on that song. 2 minutes 24 on that song. I don't like the Drake bit at all. I just skip it every time. I know on Heady One's part.
Just on and read it.
Yeah,
it's
hard.
I don't give a headache.
Yeah, he's
shit.
neat, man. Heady was neat. Heady was neat with it, man. You know what I'm feeling right now on the Jews Unknown T. I think Donny's hard. He's got
But I think
good
98s in general are killing it. Like,
Yeah.
Billy Billions.
Billy Billions,
different
no
song.
cap.
Wait, why are you not rated Unknown T?
Unknown T,
My man's on a
mate.
big side, you know. What's going on?
Unknown T is alright, man. I don't know. Obviously, some songs are hard. Like, what's it? His bait songs are hard. I'm gonna be hard. Obviously, whatever bait ones are hard. But we're talking about that collective. Billy Billions to me, man.
Yeah.
He's different still.
Crazy. It's
Right,
so
different.
hard.
They got a
Singing,
song called
rapping.
Family. that I love.
Yeah.
Smith and Wesson full of bang. Hey,
My tip from Benny Billings is kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. She feels like cooking the steak.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's cold.
The melodic stuff in Joe's coming, you know, it's coming like it's gonna like by next year it's gonna be a common thing now. Like
Yeah,
I'm hearing
man.
it more and more.
I hope so, because he does it really well. He does it really
He does
well.
it really well. But like I don't know about the others, but he does it cold.
Yeah.
For real.
Because I feel like drill has just changed. Like it's not as dark as it used to be. Which it's a good thing. It's expanding, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not as dark as it used to be, and that. So it means that it can just go like Central C, just use the drill sound. But I don't think he's like a drill guy, innit? But I think he's cold though, innit?
Drill's changing, man. It's not the same. It drill's pop now, basically. That's basically pop music, like literally popular music.
If we're gonna do numbers, it's gonna be a drill song.
Drill, literally, it's not the same at all.
Do you think, talking about drill evolving and that, do you think you could have made Cocktail Trapper 6 years ago?
Nah, I didn't have business 6 years ago.
If you did.
No, if you did.
If I had
If
the
you
business
did.
6 years ago on a drill beat, I mean, yeah, I could. I don't think it'll be received the same way because
No.
6 years ago, drill was just, if you're not talking crowd, it's not relevant.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be received the same way. I would have still made the song regardless
Yeah.
because I don't really care. I just make my thing sounds good.
But I just think, yeah, people wouldn't necessarily understand, like,
Yeah.
they'd say, well, you know, this doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, it was a very different time 6
Yeah.
years ago. What, 2016? Yeah, it was straight crowd.
2016, yeah, even earlier. Like, it's just straight, yeah. It's only room for the guys that are talking crud.
Yeah, 100%.
And, yeah.
Yeah, Jules opened up for real, man. Starting to go country all over the world, man. Literally all over the world. I heard Ghanaian Joe the other day.
I was watching the documentary and that, you know. Like, mad interesting.
Nuts, man.
So rare. Yeah, that song's hard
Crazy.
still. Like Stormzy's on the song as well, you know, he hopped on it. It's cold still.
From
What
London
song's
to
this?
the world.
The Ghanaian Joe, you know that song, Stormzy was there. He was with them, he was like, it's there in that, bro, it's hard still. Like the energy's different. Cause you know what, I'm not really a fan of that, the Spanish man on Joe and them man. They're good that they're doing their thing, but not for me, innit?
I hear it.
Yeah, but it's just like, I can't understand the language.
Yeah,
It's just
so-
like, I'm going on there and I'm just hearing, like, no disrespect to them, but it's just like, it's not for me.
Yeah, if
innit?
I can't speak Spanish, I don't see
Yeah, but like, but certain songs that self, I'm all for like hearing a little Pudlian on drill, a Scouse on drill,
Yeah.
Manny, like there's different accents on drill. I'm here for it still because it's just like we said like the London accent sometimes can get a bit like samey. You want like a splash
yeah.
of flavour when that's why Millions is doing so well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he can flow around the beat
in the
and-
pockets that I
Yeah,
cannot with
no
my
cap.
stiff London accent. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
I
100.
can't. But when Millions does it, it's like you heard the flows that he's doing. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's nuts. Like back in the day, the flows men were like Harlem, innit? And that they were the flows men, innit? So like, but now like everyone's the flows. That's why I got big up Harlem. I always big up Harlem every single time. The other day, my
Speaking of Harlem, do you mind listening to Blanco's thing?
yeah, hard.
See,
Hard.
I was going to listen to it yesterday.
Hard.
Bro, listen to it, like, serious
Oh, you heard
tape.
it in the end?
Yeah,
Hard.
serious tape, bro. Serious
Take
tape.
that one in still.
That song's hard. That tape's hard still. Like he's evolved really nicely.
Yeah, man.
Proper.
Like he's thinking, yeah, you men are doing drill, but I'm gonna do drill. But my thing is a bit the beats. He's
Just a bit different, yeah. Like I like that he brings his culture and his you could kind of hear that in the music. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
straight drill beats. It's
Yeah, and he has his like uses different like languages. Like Blanco's
Yeah, man.
clean. I won't lie, Blanco's clean.
just a lot of football references for me. I don't really watch football like that, so a lot of them fly over my head.
And
bro.
what's the other one? Anime and that.
Yeah, I don't watch anime.
Yeah.
I'm just confused.
There's
a lot
bare
of the time.
anime samples. like-
Shinobi Fadushi. I'm like, alright,
That's so
bro.
mad for me.
But separately, you're Nigerian, yeah.
yeah.
And then there's a song ringing off right now. I'm sure you know what it is. Essence.
Essence, Dave.
Wizkid.
The Wizkid Essence.
I
With
swear
Thames.
Dave's on that.
Nah.
What am I thinking about?
Justin Bieber's on that.
I'm confused. Wizkid Essence. Now, how does it go?
But you want me to sing it?
slide. How does it go? I'm thinking about it.
That one.
Can't lie, I wouldn't have done this without DXT.
Wait, Dave's not on that song?
Nah, bro. You know the tune though, is it?
Yeah, I know that song that you just
Yeah.
sang. But I'm pretty sure Dave's on that.
No. They was on
Okay.
location or something.
Nah, he done us on his new album. He done an Afro tune.
Yeah, it was System with Wizkid. But it's not, that's a Wizkid tune,
I'm
but it's
confused, I'm
not, you know.
confused. Yeah, I heard that one you're talking about now. It's
Wizkid.
alright. I'm not really a fan of Afrobeat, if I'm honest. But,
Oh, you're not?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, because Justin Bieber's on that one, isn't it? Like, he hops on the remix.
Yeah.
And there's been a bit of complaints, like, oh, you shouldn't be on there
Nah,
still.
I don't hear that. Let him do what he wants, man. It's Justin Bieber. Like, how you gonna tell my man what to do? Like,
People are thinking, like, it's a numbers game, innit?
it is.
So,
It is. So, and if he does he do his part well on that song, Justin Bieber?
no.
Not
I
at all.
don't think so.
But there was that thing you posted on your page, innit, though? You were like, if it was something along the lines of, like, if we give this a chance, Wizkid, like, this tune could be the next Despacito, like, as big as
Yeah,
Despacito.
because he's
Right.
probably one of the biggest artists, probably, he is one of the biggest artists in the world.
I need to listen to it.
This
still.
guy had a generation of girls hooked.
Yeah,
like
no
Asian,
cap.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's interesting, but the song didn't come out good. I would have rathered he had like just bare Afrobeats artists on it and just make it a wave, innit? I do dig the Afrobeats thing, but it's just
Afrobeat is alright. I prefer it when I'm in Nigeria. Like, when I go to Nigeria, it's calm. I listen to it all day.
How's the feeling when you're? Because I haven't really had that. When you're in like Nigeria and you're playing Afrobeats, like what feeling is
Bro,
that?
it hits different, bro. You got the sun, You got the girls there, bro. You got the beach, bro. It's different. I can't really listen to Afrobeat on fucking UK streets.
Rainy and that.
Yeah, you're playing Afrobeat on the tube and that's weird. That's weird, but when you're in the sun, Nigeria, it hits different. It's just amazing.
I need to take that in.
Yeah, I've yet to experience that still.
Nah, it's lit. It's lit. I can listen to it all day in Nigeria, but not here. Nah. Don't work.
Suppose if you've been in Nigeria, you know what's good and what's.
Yeah, it's lit.
That makes sense though.
But Aiki, you're a busy man, yeah. You do a lot. You've got a lot going on. How do you make time for everything that's going on? Like, because previously, before this, obviously, like, you working, you had, obviously, the cocktail thing, the music thing, like, so much.
Yeah.
How are you making time for all of that, man?
Good question. So I try, like, balance my days. Like, I'll explain what I mean. I try, like, have a schedule. Every single day I've got a schedule.
Yeah.
So, wake up 9 in the morning. And then gym is usually how I start the day, every day. And then I'll write down what I'm doing for the rest of the day and then just take it off as I go along.
Yeah, man.
And then every day I live like that. So then what I'll do most of the time is I'll dedicate the first half of the day to music. So studio sessions in the first half of the day in the mornings up to about 12. And then 12 onwards till about 4 a.m. that day, cocktails. And then, yeah, every day. Just try and balance it out with a schedule.
Yeah.
That's how I try. I try though. It's alright.
Yeah, I think we got it. We're young. We got the energy to do.
Yeah, man, because it's difficult, man. Like, it's people don't really appreciate, like, see young people that are trying to have their own life but also pursue their career things. Like, it's difficult still. So big up to everyone that's doing that, man.
Yeah, man, it's a lot.
It's a lot still.
I do it because I like doing that, like being mad busy. Because I feel like when you're mad busy, you know you're gonna get somewhere. I feel like, yeah, I'm doing all of this. Like, there's only one way. If you're doing all that work, there's only one way to go, and it's up. So
That's facts.
fuck
It's
it.
true. It's true.
It's alright with me.
No, that makes perfect sense, man. That makes perfect sense. Alright, cool. So if you had a feature, you need to have one feature. You got a summer banger pending, but you need a hook. Who you grabbing that hook from? But you can't be yourself.
Any person in the world.
Any person did or alive.
Chris Brown.
I respect that.
Chris Brown.
Why Chris Brown? Why not Usher?
Chris Brown's the hardest of all time in that R&B section. Harder than Usher, I don't care. Chris Brown's harder than Usher. He's harder than anyone in that era. Chris Brown. Even to today, he's still doing this thing.
Yeah, I think he's like the last one left.
Exactly.
Of
From that generation?
Yeah, he's the last one left.
He's still striving. He's doing his thing. Chris
He's got
Brown.
tunes that I still download to this day. I don't think he gets enough credit, at all.
He's got his credit already, though.
Yeah, but
He doesn't get spoken about enough.
Because technically his career should be over. It should be over by now. But he's still doing his thing. He's had his time. Don't forget.
That is
Chris
true.
Brown had his time. He definitely had his time. Back 10 years ago, he was massive.
because I listened to that 46 song tape that he made.
I didn't.
You didn't? I enjoyed it, and that's probably one of his hardest tapes.
46.
46 tracks.
Probably still
Two
listen to
sittings
him
again,
now.
you know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's a shift.
Trying to cash out.
Two sittings again, but again, like Chris Brown, he's still releasing bangers. Like the Gold Crazy tune went crazy last year.
Yeah.
You got some other tune with some, Young Blue. I like the song still.
There's one he's got with Gunna that's making me crazy.
What,
Heat with Gunna. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that song's a banger.
Crazy. Chris Brown. So
And I think in our generation, we've grown up seeing him in
Yeah.
it, so it's like it hits a bit different
It's
for us
way
because I feel like he's been like him, Drake, and that been like a soundtrack for like almost our lives, isn't it? Like it's been nuts.
Yeah.
Like when you think about our generation, you're gonna think of Drake, Chris Brown, J. Cole, Kendrick. Like that's our future.
yeah,
That's our era, innit?
yeah,
And it's
100%.
nuts, man. It's nuts. But yeah, to round off the show, innit? Like, what music are you feeling right now, man?
I'm feeling right now. Heady one, as always.
With that new song, 2 Chainz.
Nah, I don't really like that one. If I'm being real. I've listened to it twice. Maybe if I listen to it for the third time, I always like to give it chances because not always.
Yeah.
He gets like a song and it hits me straight away. So I'll give it another try. But I don't really like it so far. I listened to Heady One. I'm also listening to. Let me just pull up my playlist. Because there's a lot of artists there still. Part Paper. So saying I love Pop Paper right now.
That's ages.
He gets a consistent every episode a big up on this show. I swear down, yeah, it's been 12 episodes, and I think he's been mentioned every single episode. He's been bigged up every episode. But
Pop Paper's sick.
Well, Paper's
recently, what have you taken in his new thing with Suspect?
Nah. Has it come out yet?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No, I've not had a second to take it in yet. He's doing a different flow like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit trappy.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe trying to diversify and that, but
I think it's the Def Jam thing, man. He signed to Def Jam, and now
100%.
I feel like it's not just Pop Paper that's writing his songs.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the label's gonna start. When
Yeah.
you get stuff out, you have to do it. So
Yeah.
Makes money, though.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, recently I can't lie, I've been on some old school stuff. I won't lie though.
You listen to old school.
Like reggae, innit?
Oh,
Bit
okay.
reggae, but if it's like American old school, that'll be like Marvin Gaye, like the 70s kind of
Oh, you like the
jazz.
singing in that?
Yeah, bro.
Swear.
Yeah, I'm a melody man from for sure.
Different.
Yeah, I don't listen to like a lot of old school hip hop. I won't lie.
Nah, I love old school. When I say old school, I mean Tupac specifically. Tupac's. Oh,
I like
sick.
Tupac. My favorite Tupac song, probably Only God Can Judge Me. That's my thing.
Hard. Have you heard Tupac Hellraiser?
No.
Oh, people don't know about that one, man.
Oh, you singing it proper on Tupac like that?
On Tupac, bro, from young as well, from like 13. I used to download all his songs and put it on the SD card. From the computer.
That's an SD card.
Yeah, SD card. That's a
about.
SD card,
I've
you
been
know.
about, bro. Yeah, school library, get your SD card adapter, put it in there.
Yeah, come on.
Just clean all them songs off YouTube. Dash it in my BB, I'm good. Love it.
You're using ancient slang right now to the
For
young
real.
kids.
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Even back in age.
Can't lie, I'm glad you brought up Billy Billions because I've been banging him out.
Say.
He's hard, man. His that 98's Fumes Engineer thing plugged in with Fumes.
Oh yeah.
Hard. He comes different.
Yeah.
He's that bitch I'm really hood famous. Hey.
When he came on like that, I said, oi.
That's hard.
He's
Ducking
crazy.
and diving.
He's different.
Oh, trust me,
No,
man.
that's hard still. But Aiki, man, it's been good having you on though, man.
Yeah,
good
for
feeling,
real, man.
Say.
Dangerous.
Obviously,
Yeah,
7:30 cocktails.
Yeah, baby.
On the
Yeah,
gram.
Trust me, get that 7:30 cocktails on Instagram, Nothing But Music Pod on Instagram,
Yes.
Aiki 7 on Instagram,
Yes.
Blog by Benzo on Instagram, and Hussein.m8 on Instagram.
That's
Do
that,
all
man.
of them up. But yeah,
All of that.
see you lot next week, innit?
Next week for the Drake review.